the defendant served upon my office a ream of pleadings. She is doing the classic, attempting to turn this into a federal case.
Absolutely not, sir. What do you suggest I do, Your Honor?
You don't want to hear that. Did he give you an envelope and then you give it back?
Yes.
This is like kindergarten.
Today, we have a very strange landlord-tenant case. The Russian lady at the podium is the defendant. She's another tenant who owes $5,000 a month in rent. The landlord's lawyer is convinced she's also a lawyer. I'm convinced the legal school she went to was a law library buried deep inside a Siberian diamond mine. Will anyone in court win an argument against this Russian lady? Let's roll, nerds.
Our $J Group Holdings versus Azar Segdahi Safel. So, what was that?
Ready, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
In Soviet Russia, road forks you.
And where are we on this?
May I pass to the bailiff to hand this to the...
What is it?
This is the petition for joinder before federal court we filed, Your Honor.
The petition for joinder?
Yes. We amended the complaint and we added R&J holding to our federal complaint in U.S. court.
No. Have you seen that?
I have not, Your Honor.
Well, you can't just give me things and expect the court to take them without showing opposing counsel.
Okay, I have a copy for him. He refused to accept it.
Your Honor, she hasn't tendered it to me. Also, for what it's worth, yesterday at about 11 o'clock in the morning, the defendant served upon my office a ream of pleadings, responses, motions to stay, motions to dismiss, and so on. And I did my best.
For what case? For this one?
For this case. We're not a part of that federal case. And she is doing the classic, attempting to turn this into a federal case, when in fact, it's just a summary proceedings action, Your Honor.
Absolutely not, sir.
And I did also give her copies of everything I filed by overnight mail, and today I handed it to her a while ago and she gave it back to me. I'm not going to fight over it, but
no givesies backsies.
They served me with a series of motions. I had to respond.
I don't have any motions.
No.
Yes, Your Honor, the package in front of you has a motion to dismiss, has petition for a stay, has answer to the complaint. and
Okay,
has a
you filed
counter
these
complaint.
today? Yeah.
No,
today.
we filed it yesterday, Your Honor. You only gave us a week to answer. Remember, Your Honor?
Your Honor, you gave her.
Oh, ma'am, I remember everything I do. Do not try to address me that way. I will have a memory that will throw you in circles.
Because my mind is a steel trap.
So don't come at me like that. Because if you come at me like that, you're going to get hurt.
He might throw her in the gulag.
I respect.
Counsel, what were you saying?
Your Honor, I was saying that as I recall, and I wouldn't challenge your memory, you may as well, when we were appeared and she asked for the opportunity to present some reference to this federal case, you
Yes.
said, we're going to adjourn this till next Friday at 3, and you can deliver to me a copy of that federal case so that I can look at it.
Right.
Not file a whole host of other pleadings and other matters at the last minute. I mean, that was tough for me to handle, but I got it out, Judge.
Well,
A copy of federal pleadings is part of that package that was hand delivered to this gentleman and to the court, Your Honor.
We have nothing to do with that federal case, Your Honor, at this point.
Now
She
you
has a
can-
case against Wells Fargo, who was a prior mortgagee in the case. We have nothing to do with it whatsoever. We're the deed holder of the property.
there's also been a parties added.
They counterclaimed against us yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning and filed several motions. No parties have been added to this case, but she says she wants to add us to that federal case, and I
Well,
encourage.
the caption is changed.
Correct.
Can't just change the caption.
Well, we haven't been served, and if I got the document,
Counsel, I get it. I'm just saying, this caption that I have on your documents is not the caption of this case.
I'm sorry.
The caption here, who was Carl Stafford?
Carl Stafford is here. He's my.
I don't care if he's here. He's not, he wasn't a party to this case, was he?
no,
It says all residents of the house, and he's the resident of the house.
You can't just change the caption.
What do you suggest I do, Your Honor?
You don't want to hear that. I suggest maybe you get an attorney because I just don't.
she is an attorney, Your Honor.
I've argued in front of every judge in the state, often as a lawyer.
Well, that's even more alarming. I don't even know what to do with this because the caption has changed, right?
Yes.
You served motions, and apparently there's a counter complaint that the other side, whoever was supposed to add, doesn't have an opportunity to answer. I don't even know if there's been a summons issued for these other parties.
Yes, there has.
Are you an attorney?
I'm not a bar license holder attorney.
But I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
I went to law school.
And that would be a yet.
Counsel, you filed an amended complaint, correct?
I did, Your Honor.
All right.
We have not received that.
I gave it to her.
No, we have not received,
I
sir.
gave you the packet, and you gave it back. to me.
When was that,
Just
sir?
now, I gave it to
You
your
gave
husband.
You
Me
two
now?
want to have your own darn conversation. You can do it outside. You don't need me here.
I
I'm not going to
apologize.
be a third wheel on a date in my courtroom.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, very sorry. I did give her all of those pleadings and the amended complaint in a white envelope, which she
Did he-
handed back.
Did he give you an envelope and didn't you give it back?
Yes, because
Why?
because I tried to give him the joinder and he gave it back.
She never handed it
This is
anything.
this is like kindergarten. I'm going to accept the first amended complaint. Counsel. You can serve it on her in whatever way you wish in terms of either you can do it by email or you can serve it by first class mail. If she won't take it, she won't take it. What you filed, which starts out entitled plaintiff's defendant's answer to the counter, you're going to have to refile this. I'm striking this pleading. You can't just change a caption. Well, guess we're done. And so I'll give you a week to get that out. I realize it delays the proceedings, but I don't think I can do anything else because I don't know why these parties are running around in this case that you just added to this as the petition to stay is filed on this is crazy. You're gonna have to start over. I'm striking all of that you
Okay.
filed. And you're gonna have to just do it right. I'll take yours, you serve it, they'll have to answer, and then we'll go from there. I don't know that putting it out to next week is gonna do us any good, so I'm gonna put it out to the 14th.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would ask the court if it may. She hasn't paid rent. They haven't paid rent since November. The rent for November, December, and January is $5,000 a month. And the rent for February and March is $5,500 a month. I would ask that you ask them to escrow.
What is the current monthly amount of rent?
There's a holdover provision, but we'll accept the normal rent, Your Honor.
About 5,000?
5,000 for
I'm gonna
November.
order escrow.
Escrow, we would pay it in escrow, Your Honor,
So, you're going into escrow. Congratulations.
but not to them because they have to sell the property to us.
I'm gonna order that you pay escrow to the court in the amount of $5,000. I'm not gonna do a proration back to the original. You'll start that March 1st. It needs to be paid within 7 days of the date of my order, and then needs to be paid each month while this matter is pending. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please
Thank you, Your
prepare an
Honor.
Order to that effect. I will
So
adjourn this.
February rent and March rent?
I can only have March rent.
March.
I
rent,
could
sorry.
prorate a day February, but I'm
That's
not.
not necessary. We'll accept the,
March 14, 2025 at 1 p.m. I feel a cold coming. 1 p.m.
you're on. Have a nice.
Yeah, I will now. All right. Now give it. Yeah, give it because Ann.
Can I take it?
Can you what?
Could we submit the joinder or no?
Hi, I'm Earth. Have we met?
You may, if it is in proper form, submit it anything that you like, but not to me.
Okay.
You can file it with the clerk's office once the file gets up there.
By all means.
Just don't. Just don't. Just
Are we dismissed, Your Honor?
bye. Yes.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching this content, please like and subscribe. It helps new channels like this one gain exposure. There is a lot more good court to come, so if you like what you saw, tell your friends. If you didn't, tell me, and let me know what you'd like to see and how I can improve. Thanks.